Okay, hey, and welcome new consultants. This is our first new consultant call, and it's kind of the getting started call. So I just really wanted to welcome all you here. I'm Nancy, like I said before, and anyway, let's start this call first by getting to know, oh, there's Jessica. I think that might be, that's Jessica Ansel. So I think her new consultant is popping in sometime. Stephanie, right? Let's hope.
Yes.
Stephanie, good. All right. Okay, so anyway, congratulations. You are the newest team members of the team, the Francis City team. We call ourselves the Francis City. So anyway, I just am really excited that you guys decided to join Pampered Chef. And so before I'm going to tell you some things that you can do to help your business rock right off the bat and get some bookings on the calendar, get moving, make some money, have some fun, get products, eat well, feed your family well, and do all the wonderful things that Pampered Chef can do. But before I talk, and this call is going to be about 30 minutes long, maybe a few minutes, so I don't want to get too worried because people will get like, oh, there's somebody needs to mute. Okay, the dog needs to mute. Okay, great. All right, so let's start out that just quickly tell us just a little bit about yourself and one thing that you're really excited about now with your Pampered Chef business. What are you most excited about? Tell us maybe really quick why you joined and what you're excited about. Those two things, maybe within not more than a minute though, okay? We'll start with Marie. She's up on my screen first.
Oh, okay. Wow. I was a consultant years ago under Helen then as well. And I love the product. I love meeting people. I love the recipes, the idea of families coming together around the dinner table. Again, it just is kind of a mission for me. I think that that's a really special thing that people have gotten away from. Mm-hmm. And I am excited about the flexibility of being able to maybe quit to my day job and do Pampered Chef.
Okay, love that. Go girl. Okay, how about you, Lynn?
Well, mine is somewhat like Marie's. I sold Pampered Chef several years ago, and I'm working full-time now, and I'm looking to retire, but because I'm a widow, I'm going to need to work, so I felt like, well, this is the best way to be flexible, and I have children in Virginia Beach. I want to go see them, and so it just affords me a way to do things I couldn't do otherwise, and I'm really excited about it. I'm kind of wondering how am I going to do both things, but I think it'll work out fine.
Good. So you're pretty excited about making some money to travel to see your kids in Virginia Beach. Yay.
Yes.
Karen, we'll welcome her with open arms, huh? Good. That's cool. Okay. And Crystal, tell us a little bit about you.
So I think I am most excited about my Pampered Chef journey for health reasons, trying to get more into cooking and trying to be the best version of myself, and then trying to share that, I guess, with other people as I continue on my journey. This is my first time selling Pampered Chef. It's not my first time selling a product. I don't know if any of you have heard of beauty control. I used to sell that with my mother quite a few years ago. We stepped away from that for a little while, and I really liked the flexibility it offered. I liked the extra income because I am currently going to school, so extra income's always nice. Pay for textbooks and whatever odds and ends you can help pick up. So yeah, I'm just really looking forward to this journey.
Okay. All right. Those are great. Okay. So I'm going to ask you a crazy question. And this is Karen, and that's Jessica, but I'm going to kind of focus on the new consultants today, you guys. Is that all right with you too? Yeah? Okay.
Yes.
So I kind of would like to know, I want you to think big with your Pampered Chef business. And I know everybody's doing this for different reasons, as you can see. But it's all about, I find that the consultants that do the best with this are the ones that really have an idea in mind of what they really want. Because I always tell people, if I hear a consultant say, you know what, whatever happens, happens, and I'll be thrilled with it. You know what's going to happen? Huh?
Nothing.
Nothing. Nothing is going to happen. Okay, and I'm not being negative, Nancy. I want you guys to I want you to start out with a really good plan in mind, okay? Because this business is amazing. We've got amazing help. We've got amazing Pampered Chef University. We've got people like Karen and Jessica who just got back from national conference that are excited. We have new products and new training. We've got a great mission that Crystal was just talking about. It's a way to really bring additional income streams into your family. And it's also a nice part-time gig or full-time gig. You can do whatever you want with this. But the difference between successful consultants and ones that are just kind of whatever happens, happens, is that they have a plan for themselves and they know, they dream as to what this can do for them. Because if you dream it, you can make it happen. All right? Mm-hmm. So I'm going to ask you this question. If this pen is a magic wand, okay? As a matter of fact, next year we're going to Disney, you guys. So if anybody wants to earn a free trip to Disney.
Oh, wow.
I'm not kidding. It's not this year, but you got to get it going this year to start earning next year. Right, Jessica? Mm-hmm. All right.
That's right.
Here's the magic wand. And I'm waving it over you, Marie. Right here. Marie, it's over your head. If this business could do anything that you want and you'd be like jumping out of your skin, excited, happy, how much money would you be making a month on this for a month? How much money do you think you'd like to make?
Wow, there's not a limit. How can I limit that?
No, I mean, just what would you be like thrilled to see coming into your budget every month, Marie? That would make a difference for you.
5,000.
Okay, you'd like 5,000 a month. Do we have consultants that make 5,000 a month? Yes, you're talking to one. Okay, so yes, that's very possible. Now, is it going to happen tomorrow? No, but you cannot do that. All right. All right.
Okay.
Lynn, here's your magic wand. What do you want?
Well, I want it to supplement my income that I can quit my full-time job, and that would be $3,000 to $4,000 a month.
Okay, $3,000 to $4,000 a month. Okay, got it. Marie would like 5,000. Okay, how about you, Crystal? Here's your magic wand.
I'm kind of with Marie. I think 5,000 sounds like a pretty good number.
Okay, 5,000. You know what? I like it. It's great because you can make that. And I'm going to tell you right away, if that's what you want to do, you want to build your business. The most successful people with Pampered Chef, it's a formula. And I've done this formula. It's 2 shows a week and 2 consultants a month. And when you do that, 8 shows a month, 2 consultants a month that you bring in, that is the formula to become an executive director and a senior director, and then you will eventually get to that income. Because that's what it would be. $5,000 a month is about a senior director, an executive, a lower executive director. Okay. So that's and there's no reason. Everybody starts with the same kit. We all got the same thing. So do not limit yourself. So let's start at the beginning where we need to go, and let's look at this action plan. I'm going to share my screen with you right now. How many of you have your kit? Does anybody have the box with their paperwork and all that jazz? Good for you, Crystal. Yay. All right. Crystal, did you get this thing? Do you see this pretty girl here?
I did.
Okay.
Yes.
This is your like little cheat sheet guide. And for the other 2, you don't have this yet, but you're going to have this and it comes in your box. But no fear, because this is on Pampered Chef University. Have you all been on Pampered Chef University? Yeah?
Yes. I printed that off.
There you go. Perfect. Okay. So we're going to walk.
I just fooled around.
Okay. This is important because when you have a plan, it makes a difference. We're going to start out. I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to show you something right now. Okay. All right. Share screen and tell me if this is goofball or not, because Who knows what you see on Nancy's screen sometimes, you know? It's scary. Okay. All right. This is your getting started checklist. So you're going to, when we end this call and you go, what the heck am I doing? You're going to go on this checklist and you're going to start checking right down here, girls. Okay. You like that?
I saw that when I was going on the university, Pampered Chef University.
So I'm going to challenge you when you're on Pampered Chef University and you take these courses and it says to do this, do that, and the other thing. People have a tendency saying, okay, that sounds like a good idea. And then they keep on going on to the next thing. And then they don't do what they're supposed to do at that point in time. You see what I mean? So taking the classes is one thing. As Crystal knows, you have to apply what you've learned, right, Crystal, in your schools?
Right.
The same thing. So what you want to do is you're going to start out here. And this thing that they're talking about, you're going to take the Getting Started course, which I have a feeling, who has all taken that already, the Getting Started? Yeah?
I have.
Okay. And Crystal, you'll need to do that then. So that's where you're going to start. And when you go down here, they talk, the second thing it talks about is this new consultant action plan. What do you want from your business? So that's what this is really important, this first call. So let's go down here. And I'm going to show you a little bit about what you can expect. That's the end of the checklist, okay? But you can get money right away, all right? And you can get, and I'm going to show you how much money that you can make with Pampered Chef, because some of you probably don't really know, or you've been doing Pampered Chef 10 years ago, and it's a whole different company now. As it was, 10 years ago, it was quite different. So for those of you, Lynn, and Marie, I'm going to tell you right now, all that stuff that you thought, this is how it's done, just put it out of your head and use what's going on now. Because a lot of times when we're working with consultants that have been around, well, that's not the way. No, I don't even want to hear that anymore, because life has changed a lot since 10 years ago, and we've all changed.
I can't even remember how it was done then.
So, good. You guys are on the right path. Okay. So you're going to get money, you're going to get support from us and your recruiter. We have a great team. You'll be part of the Team Talk group, which is part of the Francis City. You're also going to get a ton of free products, which you all are going to love that, in addition to what you already got from your kit. You can sell this on your own terms. You can create your life that you want to and do it on your own terms. It's the time that you put into this is very flexible, but what it's not is optional. Okay, so remember, what you put into it is what you're going to get out of it. You'll have your own website for 90 days, which is free, and then it's only like $66 for, I think, 6 months. You need a website, you guys, so you got to have that going on, because that's important. And then since you guys have big income goals, you want to start bringing a team and people in right away. And I'm going to tell you, do not wait until, this is what I hear sometimes. Ooh, you know what? I'll see how I do with this before I help somebody else. Or, ooh, I don't know if I really like this before I don't know enough about this before I can tell anybody else. That's selfish thinking. That's all about you. If you want to grow a team right away, get them going now. I'm going to challenge you guys to find 2 people in this very first month to get going with you. Because, number one, it's fun to work with a friend. It's fun to try recipes. It's fun to banter back and forth and just have some fun with somebody else. And number 2, it's going to give you a raise right away. So you might as well work together and help somebody else out and give them a gift of helping them, because it helps you too. And it really is. That is the best part of Pampered Chef, is when you build a team and you have people, nice people like Karen and Jessica, that are like not only work associates, but they're good buddies. Right, Karen? We were here yesterday, doing the line together. Sorry. Anyway, so I'm going to challenge you guys to find 2 people as you start booking your parties. Keep that in your head, all right? Keep it in your head, because you don't know if this is going to work for anybody. You don't prejudge anybody, because I bet you if I would have said 27 years ago that I would be a Pampered Chef consultant for 27 years, I would have looked at you and said, you got to be nuts. But you don't know what's going to work for people. And it's a blessing to so many people. And sometimes it's just a season. but you'll never know if it works until you offer it. So I'm going to really challenge you to lead your own team. Start that right away. Don't wait, because these goals that you just shared with me, you can do it. But don't wait for 3 years to get going on it. Do it now, because we're growing, lots going on. Okay, so let's look at the math. This is kind of how much you can make. Generally, an average cooking show is about $650, the company average. So that's everybody's live cooking show, like face-to-face, not virtual, is about $650. So this is kind of what it comes down to. And I usually say if you're having an average show of $650, you'd make about $120 a party. So if you were doing one party a week, that would give you about $500 or so, a little bit more, okay? If you did 2 parties a week, that would give you somewhere around $1,200. So 2 shows a week, 2 recruits a month, and that's 8 shows a month and 2 recruits a month will get you very quickly to grow in these levels really quickly here. Because based on what you guys told me, if you can do right around and get around in this level right in here, wouldn't that be sweet, huh?
Oh yeah. I'd take 18 easy.
Now, the other thing that you want to know is, see how there's different pay scales here? Everybody starts out on this low one, 20%. So you guys got to watch, because if you sell $749, you're going to get 20%. If you sell $750 in a month, you're going to get 22. Girls, you don't want to leave money on the table. So be watching this, and it'll show you on Consultant Connection where you are at all times. All right. So this is monthly. So I would say, shoot to get the max. Shoot for $4,000 a month to get 25% right off the bat. Why not? And that doesn't sound like a lot of a difference, but how many people in your job gives you a 5% raise whenever you want it? No. And then the other thing that you want to be, this is cool too. When you reach $15,000 in career sales, okay, and that's continuous sales without going inactive, because then you lose all your career sales, you're going to get an extra 2%. So this would turn into 27% right here. Okay? So you want to watch that. And then the other thing that you're going to come across, if you haven't already, is this fast track to directorship. And which down in here too, right here. Feeling extra motivated. All 3 of you are in this category, in my opinion. You're extra motivated. You have some reasons that would make you really super happy to make the income that you want. So I'm going to challenge all 3 of you guys to go for this fast track and become a director in the next 90 days. That's having 5 people on your team. So read about this, because what happens is when you become a director, you get a ton more free stuff, but you also get an extra 3% on your sales. So this, instead of 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, this goes up to 30%. And on your own personal sales, and then you get an extra 3% on your team sales for helping them out. So that's how you get up into these thousands quickly, all right, by building a team and building your own personal business, okay? Any questions about that? Does that make sense to people?
Mm-hmm.
Who's excited, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, I am.
Good. Can you think of somebody that you can offer to this and do this with you as you're thinking of host?
I already have 2 people in mind.
Excellent.
I
All
do
right.
too. I have 2 people.
Good. Excellent. Excellent. Okay. So we are here to help you with those people too. You don't need to, I will talk to them. Karen can talk to them. You can send them to your website. It's awesome. There's some videos you can send them to, but let us help you with it too. We can do opportunity events. We can do a Zoom chat, and I can just say, okay, just come on in here, ask us questions. What are your questions? I'm willing to do that and that's fine. Okay. Okay. So let's go.
Nancy, this is Meredith, and I just hopped on too.
Hey, Meredith, how are you? Meredith is one of our advanced directors here in Virginia Beach. Hi, girl.
Hi.
Okay. So this is the Pampered Chef. You girls only have one opportunity to do this. This is your big time. It's called the Strong Start Challenge, and it's for new consultants only. All right, which you are all new consultants. Do you all know your 30-day date? Put your hands up if you can. Hands up, 30 days.
If we know our 30-day what?
Date, 30 and 90-day dates.
Thinking I do the 20-something of September.
Okay.
I don't even know what today's date is.
All right. Okay, now let me tell you.
Yeah, I think
Jessica's laughing. Okay, girls. Pampered Chef has been sending you emails, all right? You got to look at those emails because that's going to tell you what to do next, okay? So when you look at the emails, one of them in the early reaches of Pampered Chef said your 30-day date is such and such day, and your 90-day date is such and such day. Does that ring a bell now?
Yes.
yeah, I think I do remember reading that.
Okay, those are super important because this is why. All right, Karen, do you want to explain this, Karen? Can you see, or are you not in a good place to talk?
See it.
Oh, you can't see it?
No, it's too small.
Okay, let me open it up a little bit more. Let me see if I can do that. Can you guys see that?
Yeah, mine's full screen.
Okay, so Pampered Chef gave you a 30-day date and a 90-day date. You got to find them in their ARN Consultant Corner. But make sure you find them and write them in your calendar, because what happens is when you sell $1,250 in your first 30 days, you're going to get paid money, right? So if that's the minimum that you get paid, you're going to get paid about $250, about more or less. But you're also going to get the signing bonus this month. Do you know, you guys all signed this month. Do you know what you get when you do $1,250 in your first 30 days? Anybody?
$100 in Pampered Chef dollars.
Right. So Pampered Chef is going to give you 100 Pampered Chef dollars for every time you hit $1,250 in your first 90 days. Every time. So that's unlimited.
Oh,
In your first
so not
30
just one.
days,
Okay.
yeah, so this is unlimited, and I'm glad Meredith is on here because I'm going to ask her how many Pampered Chef dollars she earned when she was a new consultant her first 90 days. So you have 90 days, and we gave you a date, so you want to write that in your calendar and star it in green. That's your final date. Every time you submit $1,250, they're going to put 100 Pampered Chef dollars in your bank. But in your first 30 days only, they're going to give you an extra 100 Pampered Chef dollars. So that would be 200 Pampered Chef dollars in your first 30 days, you guys. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Okay. Karen and Jessica, what can they do with their 200 Pampered Chef dollars? Jessica.
So they can spend them on buying new supplies, buying new products, and just setting up their business.
Mm-hmm.
On how whatever they need, they can buy anything Pampered Chef with those. They can gift them to their new customers. They can use them for free shipping or however you want to use them. Yeah.
Yep. And guess what just came out, guys? We've got new. Thanks, Jessica. Guess what just came out? Did you guys see the new products yet?
Yes.
You know, do you girls realize that you can get those all at 50% off?
Yes.
So 50% off. So your 200 Pampered Chef dollars is really 400 Pampered Chef dollars if you're going to buy new products.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So
I hadn't thought about that, but
yes, yes. So, you know, just be smart with what you're getting with them. So anyway, that's the one thing. The other way that you can get more Pampered Chef dollars is for, let's see here. So that's going to go on unlimited for your first 90 days. Okay. And then the other thing that you're going to get is for every consultant that you recruit in your first 90 days, and once they hit $1,250, once they qualify for that, you're going to get another 100 Pampered Chef dollars. All right. How does that sound?
are we still at the 50% mark? So
Okay. Does that make sense?
Yeah, and you are still, like, you can still, every 100 Pampered Chef dollars you get the we get all the things at the discount for the new products.
Yeah.
And how long does the 50% last?
I think it's like it lasts a long time. I think it's like 6 months.
I think it's for the whole season, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
So you can't buy things from last season at half price as a consultant, but you can for the whole, first 6 months you got them.
Oh, okay.
Great. So Meredith, how many Pampered Chef dollars did you earn when you started your business?
I earned 800 Pampered Chef dollars in my first 90 days. And it meant the world to me because I didn't have to pay for things like catalogs or prizes for my downline or for my friends for a whole, at least a year. And then within that first year, 18 months, I had 2 consultants who outdid me, and they both got like 1,100 and 1,200 Pampered Chef dollars in that first 90 days because you get so many at first.
Right. So
aim high, I guess that's what I say. Aim high, aim above 100.
Yes. So make sure that you look at this, and this is going to be part of your program. And then you want to check out that fast track to directorship, because in your first 90 days, you can also earn up to $2,000 in cash on top of your increased commission, recruiting bonuses, and more. So there's some information about that. But that when you become a director in your first 90 days, that's 3 months, they're going to give you $500 cash. That's not Pampered Chef dollars, that's cold cash. And I think that would be handy for your books there, Crystal.
Yes, it would.
Semester maybe, depending on what you're studying. So anyway, so talk to us about that, because we're always looking for leaders on our team that want to grow. And the 3 of you sound like fine people. I'd love to work with you in a leadership way. Okay. So what you're going to do next is you're going to fill out this action plan. And this is important, and I'm going to challenge you guys to fill this out and then get it back to me, your director, as well as your recruiter. So, like Crystal, you're going to send it to Karen and me, and Marie, you're going to send it to me and Helen. Lynn, you'll just send it to me, okay? But think about what it really is that you want to do, and then pay back your kit investment. Some of you guys got to join free because of a deal that we were going at conference. But don't let that stop. I mean, because you got it for free, it's you still got a good deal. You see what I mean? You got a really good deal. But act like it was $100,000 that you paid for that kit. Because if you treat your business like a business, you guys will make this $5,000, $3,000, $5,000. You can. But you have to treat it that way. So just think, oh, it was a free kit, so whatever happens, no. Say, okay, I just paid $100,000 for this kit, so I'm going to go for it. Okay?
That was a gift. I can't see not trying to do something
Exactly.
with it.
Exactly. So you figure out how much cash you want to earn within your first 90 days. And you're going to earn the new consultant special, which is an extra 100 Pampered Chef dollars. And it talks a little bit more about you're going to get free products by earning how many Pampered Chef dollars. And then check this if you're interested in that fast track, so we know. And then it's going to talk about setting goals for your first 90 days. This is interesting, the number of contacts, the number of parties, the number of new consultants, and how much Pampered Chef dollars you want to earn. The number of contacts is important. There's another little formula that I'm going to tell you. It's right here. It's on the back of this book. The 3-1 success plan. 3 contacts a day. And that's talking to people about your business. 2 parties a week. Remember I said that? And 1 recruit a month. So by doing the contacts, that's where the rest come from. You got to make the contacts to hit these, okay? So I want you to really think about that. And a good pace is doing at least 3 a day. 3, 6, 9, 12. If you want to, 15. So I would say if you do 3 a day and do it 7 days a week, if you just do 25 contacts a week, you're going to be rocking this business. Wouldn't you say, Meredith?
Absolutely.
And
just do it. Just pretend like you took orders from somebody and do it.
Yeah. You know, because and to talk to 3 people about your business every day is not a big deal. And that could be messaging people. It could be emailing people. It could be meeting them on the street. It could be talking to people at your job. It could be talking to your kids. It could be any of those things. It could be Facebook messages. All right. So make sure that, you know, you're making those contacts, but it's 2-way contacts. It's not just throwing messages out and never hearing from anybody. They're conversations that you have. So that's important. And then you have to, you know, figure out what you're going to do that, how many social posts and that kind of thing. And then when you're going to find time to do that. And usually in this little chart back here, it tells you how much time that you can take, estimated hours per week. So that takes about 1 to 3 hours a week to make between $100 and $500. You guys were talking more about between 1,400 and 18,000. So that's 8 to 15 hours a week. So if you can give this 15 hours a week and really crank it, I can't say you're going to make $18,000 in a month right away, but I can probably say that you can make 2. And then if you bring more people in and keep on working it, that's where it grows. So you figure out what's good for you. And I'm not saying, you know, you have to figure this out, but whatever you want to do, you want to plan, okay? Okay, and then the other thing is, let's talk about parties now. There's a Strong Start Challenge. It's called, and I'm going to read it to you. If you have 4 parties in 4 weeks in 4 different social circles, okay, write that down. 4 parties, 4 weeks in 4 different social circles. So what do I mean by a social circle? Somebody help me out.
Well, it could be your closest girlfriends, a family member, people you work with at another job, or it could be people at your church, your exercise group, your bunco group,
Right.
the people you go get your nails with, whatever, just groups that you're associated with.
Right. So I want you to think about that. So that would give you 4 parties, and you can see parties 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you want to do a thing called a launch party. All right. A launch party is that you're in charge of the party. Okay. It's your party. So you're the consultant and the host. Okay. And the reason why that's a sweet deal is that you get to double dip. You're also the host of the party. So you get, you all know what you get for hosting a Pampered Chef party. It's on the back of the catalog. So you can like stock up your kit with a lot of extra free stuff that you don't even have to spend your Pampered Chef dollars. That's free. So I would rather you host your own party, get your products from being a host, and save those Pampered Chef dollars like Meredith did. And she just paid for a lot of her, you know, she didn't have to invest in her business at all for a whole year. You see? So you're going to have 2 launch dates. Usually one's live. If you want to do virtual parties, you can have one virtual. Okay, 1 live and 1 virtual. Okay, or have 2 lives. And usually, the reason why you want 2. Do you know why you want 2 of them? Why do you want 2 launch parties?
More money.
Well, yeah, that's true. Any other reason? You're funny. I love you. Well, all your friends.
So people who can't come.
Right. Who said that?
That's Meredith. I was just saying, so people who can't come, like when I had my launch party, I thought everyone would come to the Saturday one, but more people were available for the Thursday one than the Saturday one. So I had like 12 people on Thursday and 3 on Saturday.
Right. So not everybody's going to be able to come to that, so that you can give them choices. And it's important too, because then you can practice. So you're going to do the same thing at each party. You can practice better, and it makes you more confident. So by doing that, that's 6 parties right there in your first month, and that'll get you cranking. Okay, you see that? And that'll be within your first 30 days. You'll definitely get your $1,250. You'll get your 200 Pampered Chef dollars. You'll get a ton of Pampered Chef products, and you got your business launched. Sound good? All right.
Definitely.
So let me tell you, there's another thing that I want to show you here. Let me find it here. This launch list right here. This is in the center of the booklet, right here. But it's also, where's that thing? It's in the booklet because I just scrolled down to it. There it is. I don't know. I just lost myself. There it is. Oops. Let me put myself back up there. There we go. Okay. So this is your list of 40. And this is really helpful. I want you to fill this out. And this will help you jog your memory. But when you're doing this, I want you to think a different thing, different people. But when you write people's names down, think of why they would be, how they would benefit by doing a Pampered Chef party, and get yourself out of it. Okay? So Lynn, if I ask you, give me a person on your launch list that, just give me one person that comes to your mind that's on your list right now that would do a party for you. Oh, I can't hear you, Lynn.
My daughter-in-law,
Okay. What's her name?
Valerie.
Okay. Valerie. Why having a Pampered Chef show, how could that benefit Valerie? What is it about Valerie that could benefit by having a Pampered Chef party?
Well, my son was saying they need new cookware.
All right, perfect. Easy one. Easy one. So when you ask them, make sure that you put that in there, that you say, Valerie, I'm getting, there's a simple way of starting, but make sure that you put something in there that why you think it would be great for them. I know that you would really love to get new cookware, and wouldn't it be great if you can get a lifetime guaranteed cookware for free, or at least 50 or 60% off. So you came to my mind immediately. Okay. So Marie, give me one person on your list.
Her name is Heather. She is a college friend of my second oldest daughter.
Uh-huh.
She's a new mom, and she already is selling a beauty product. I don't know what it is, but she just made a post today about quick, easy dinners, and I've already contacted her about joining it. She doesn't live near me, so joining the virtual show that I plan on having. And I think that it would just be a really good business for her in general, for quick, easy, fast, healthy, bringing the family back together.
For a young family, perfect. So whenever you're writing people down, write down everyone. Anybody that eats can go on this list. Don't be prejudging them. Oh, they won't do a party because they're 65. No, write them down, because if they're 65, it doesn't matter. It's who they know too. And that 65-year-old may want to come to your party, launch party. So there's different levels for everybody. But if you think before you reach out to them how it can benefit them, and not about, hey, can you do me a favor and do a party for me? If you can kind of make it a little bit more about them, that's okay. That it works pretty nicely that way, because it's not all about you. Okay. Now, when you have really good close friends, you want to be a little bit more upright and just ask. And there's good word choices in Pampered Chef University to help you with that. So this is really critical, because you're going to be giving your host the exact same list. It says my list of 40, and yours says your launch list, but you'll see it's the exact same thing. All right. And there's some really good stuff in there. So I wanted to wind some things up here. Let me make sure that okay. So I'm going to give you an assignment, but before I give you the assignment, I'm going to challenge you a little bit, and I'm going to sweeten the pot just a little bit for you. Okay. You guys want a challenge and a present? Who's game?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I'm in.
All right. I know through experience that the consultants that do 6 parties in their first 30 days, dated on the calendar, whether they're virtual or live, whatever, live ones usually come out more profitable, because you got people, you got food, you got talking, and they get to touch the product. So if you can do a combo of both, that's great. But that's truly up to you how you want to work your business, whether it's all live or all virtual or a combo. But when you do, I'm going to challenge you. When you have 6 parties on your calendar with dates, And your launch parties will count. Okay, I'll let you count those. In your next 30 days, in that 30 days, if they assigned you, that's important. I'm going to give you a package. It's going to be a door prize package of some cool things that you can give as gifts for those first six shows for you. Okay?
Cool. So
now I'm going to ask you, do you want to accept the challenge? Now you could say no if you don't, and I'll still love you, and that's fine. But if you would want to take the challenge, you need to tell me, because then I'm going to hold you accountable to it. So
wrote mine down. I'm in.
Okay,
Marie's here.
Wrote mine down. I'm in.
Marie's in. Who else is in?
Crystal, try it.
Crystal's in. Gotcha. See, I'm putting stars next to your name, girls. Okay, how about you, Lynn?
Crystal, we got this.
Yes,
Got it.
Yeah.
I will.
Okay, so what I want you guys to do now is I want everybody to type their name into the chat thing in their phone, or at least your name on Facebook, and as well as your phone number, so that you all can see each other's numbers and write it down or take a screenshot of it or something. Okay? You're all doing the same thing here. So it's kind of fun to connect with people that are doing the same.
Oh, sorry, I forgot to put the number in. Let me do that again.
And see, then you're learning how to use chat. I know I'm probably being like too basic for some of you guys, but we're not all on the same technology level, and I don't really know where you are. This is so I'm making you all do it. All right, everybody should know my number already because I've emailed.
There I am.
Okay, you see it? Okay.
Are we putting it in Facebook?
Huh?
Are we putting it in Facebook?
I don't
Not
care.
the chat.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
not seeing anybody.
it's a chat inside of this. Look down there. You're going to find the chat button somewhere, Crystal.
Oh, I know. I've already entered mine. I'm just not seeing anybody else's.
Well, I entered mine.
Well, mine says privately. Hold on, Nancy, you had us on private.
Oh,
Yeah,
go public.
let me hold on. Let me go back to
Somebody else figure it out for me. How's that?
hang on, let me go back to the top.
You have the option to share to everyone or share.
Yeah, it had just Nancy. There we go. I'm on everyone now.
You guys go.
Well, I should be. All right, I'll type it in again.
Hey, look at this. I just discovered something. Oh, I can Anna. Well, isn't that cool? I just discovered I could write on here. But I don't know how to get it off. Ooh, okay, sorry guys. I don't know what I'm doing.
Okay, mine should be there now.
Okay. All right. Okay, so that's your challenge. And there's an assignment that I'm going to give you. There's four things that you're going to do, okay? Number one, complete your new consultant action plan, which is that thing. Well, now I don't know how to get off this thing. The new consultant action plan is this right there, all right? And send it to me and your director, and you have to do that within the next 2 or 3 days here, at the latest, okay? Identify more potential hosts and fill in your launch list, okay? So you got to get bookings on your calendar now. So work on the launch list. You're going to take the bookings course on Pampered Chef University, and that is really excellent. And then take the course and then start booking parties, because your business doesn't go anywhere unless you have parties on your calendar, okay? And then you're going to complete the task under your first 72 hours on that little checklist, right? And some of you guys might even have it a little bit farther out too. All right. And then what I thought we would do is, was this call helpful to you? Yes, no, yes.
Oh, sorry.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. And Meredith, I haven't done this before. A lot of times I've been doing this one-on-one, but we have more people coming into the team now, and it's hard for me to do it one-on-one. So number one, I am here for you guys, all of you, to chat with, to message with, to help you, okay? So don't hesitate about messaging me or emailing me or whatever you want to do. I'm here. You don't have to wait for a week when we talk again, all right? because, you know, a lot can happen between now and a week. So, but I would like to do this again, having another call, and we're really going to talk more about bookings and getting more bookings next week. And I have another call set up for, look at the screen, you guys. I look like a kid. Okay, we have to learn how do we do that. Okay, I have it, let's see here. Complete that. Let me move you here. Next Wednesday, same time, 8 o'clock, I'm available. So we'll be talking about bookings and kind of going through that and seeing what you got, okay? How does that sound? Yeah? And we'll do the Zoom thing again. All right, get your action plan to me, because then I know what you want, and then I can help you a little bit more about it, you know, that way. Okay, so that's it. And I just wanted to let you know, you guys, not everybody's going to say yes. So you're going to hear no's, but you got to hear no's to get to the yes. So don't be a shrinking violet. I'm telling you this, you guys. The consultants that kind of get over that early on are the ones that succeed, because this isn't for everybody, but you can always invite them to be your best customer, come to your launch party, just give you your opinion. Or if they don't want anything to do with it, just say, you know what, thanks for listening to me. And if you know of anybody that likes to cook or needs some recipe ideas, just send them my way. That would be awesome. Okay? So just ask, because there's all sorts of different things that you can do with Pampered Chef. And there's great ways of finding bookings. You just have to go out there and get them, because people need to eat and they need to cook. And there's a lot of people like Crystal in her age bracket that don't know how to cook very well, and they're all about eating healthy. Right, Crystal?
Right. And there's a lot of them my age that are moving out to their first apartment and getting married and need kitchen supplies.
Need stuff. So you guys, you're in the right company at the right place, the right time, and cooking and eating is trendy and it's necessary. And just like Marie said, it's needed to bring families back together. We need this for our lives, really. So I'm thrilled to have you guys. And let me go ahead and end my recording here. Whoops, I swear, there we go. Stop share. And